You've got your mic fully on there. And Zaban. When they're both green, let me know. I'll turn it. Are you good? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Here you go.
I don't think my speaker's on. Maybe it's on now. I think it's on now. Oh, yeah, it's on now.
Okay, cool.
Yay! Hi! Sorry. I was trying to... Ugh.
Oh, we still have the Burning Man background. All right. Well, we'll just go with it.
It's cool.
Do you want to tell anybody about your last 24 hours?
I mean, does anybody notice anything different, first of all? Does anybody know? Has anybody noticed the huge change in our lives? These beautiful bookshelves, which were actually, they look like they were built by Baxter, but they were actually built by my friend Joel some time ago. Let's see, how about we... Thomas, tell me when. What is better? This is better, right?
Yeah, well, I brightened it up a little bit for you.
Oh, thanks. This is great. So now you can see. Yeah. And so they've been on their sides here for a long, long time, and we finally raised them.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
Baxter did. And I'm overwhelmed.
It looks a lot better.
Oh, my God. And so I've just slowly started to put my books on the shelf, which is just, I can't describe what it means to me. It's the most satisfying undertaking.
Man, this happens sometimes. Let me see something.
Oh.
Yeah, the chat, I did this goofy thing.
We lost the chat?
No, if you started on top chat, you only see the top chats. You don't see what's coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't even see mine.
Oh, the filter, right. And so, yeah, things get filtered out. But can you set it back, or is that easy enough?
Yeah, I'll do it during the sway. We'll have a silent sway. and I'll set it up.
Okay.
Anyway, people are telling you that it's a very nice space. Claire's here.
Oh, wonderful. Here.
Mars says those are gorgeous. Soledad is here. Amy
Yay.
Faust is here. Jennifer's here. Lindsay's here.
Fun.
Shelly's here.
Funsies.
Jackie's here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a... Oh,
Whoa.
damn.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do tonight... Oops.
It really does look different. It's wild.
Yeah. Damn.
What?
My camera is doing that thing where the camera is falling.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
Well, darn it.
it looks like I have a couple of things to fix right now. All right. Let's see.
I'm wondering, okay, my idea is, y'all, so we found these antlers in the basement here, and I was going to put them here.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does that work? Guess I have to.
Oh, Luisa's here.
Cool. Ooh.
Sweet. Luisa, I got to fix the chat during the sway. So, if y'all have any suggestions, I'm feeling like an old school class, which means a class without a plan. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Woohoo! Let's go with that. Yeah, because I just put a whole bunch of books under my bed for next time because I'm about to go out of town for a week, so I'll miss y'all for the next week. Ooh, that looks cool in your glasses. You look like Elton John. You look like Elton John meets Peter Gabriel.
Yeah. I'm having kind of a camera catastrophe right now.
A catastrophe?
All right, let's. So if you have a suggestion, I will read them in the chat. I know it won't show up on the stream just yet, but
Where did my drink go? Oh, there it is. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
I've
not
been
refreshing.
parched.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Luisa says we'll miss you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so let's
I'll miss y'all.
let's do a sway. You guys fire away suggestions. It could be for exercises. They could be mood. They could be. They're pretty wide open. I mean, Anne used to suggest colors, so it can go anywhere.
Here, I'm gonna move.
And the focus is going to be on you for this song because I'm going to try
Fabby.
to fix the chat.
This room is gonna inspire me.
Yeah.
Well, there's more space behind me. So,
Wow.
and even when I put the table there, there's still going to be more space because that will be behind me. It'll be like a table, but also a desk for me, and also like a dinner party table. We can pull it out in the middle of the room, so the room's going to be even more. It won't just be a dance studio anymore.
This looks like a boomer selfie right here.
Like, hey, Dad.
Man, my whole world is collapsing right now. All right, look, let's put a sway on. It'll be a silent sway, and you'll be the focal point of this. And I'm gonna try to fix all this stuff.
But we're going to have music, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, bad news, Ann, on the chat. I'm gonna have to read it to you, which I know sucks, but yeah. Anyway, there's this one quirk with the software I use where if it's on Top Chat and I type first on Top Chat, once the stream has started, then I cannot. I have. I think one time I stumbled on a way to fix it during midstream, but other than that, I'm stumped and I don't know how to fix it. So I will be reading your comments. I'll be reading them to Anne, and I don't. It's a bummer because I really like the engagement happening on screen, and we can read it, without getting up close to the computer. So, anyway, okay. And any thoughts on where we go next, or you want me just to pick something? Your mic's not on, by the way.
I muted myself.
Thank you.
I would love to explore themes of, these kinds of radical letting goes that happen in a time of purge and transition. So it's amazing how much I'm purging even as I move just these books from the storage space into here. And I don't know, I guess I'm feeling like moving with that because I feel it physically. When you really let go of a bunch of stuff, I think your cells can register it because I feel, there is a lightness to it. So that's just what I'm feeling. That's my needle on the record moment for what I want to move with tonight.
Yeah. Even in the best connotation of the word responsibility, there's burden in responsibility. Mm-hmm. Even in its best, most pure ideological meaning, there's still a burden there. You're responsible for something, and it's like when you purge shit that you've held on to, it's like you're saying, I'm no longer responsible for this. And there's a release, there's a burden, lifted.
That is so true, Tom. That is so well put.
So, but I my mom was a hoarder, officially.
Yes.
And I have those tendencies in me, and they're always this responsibility, feeling of I should hold on to this. I should hold on to this, because I may use it. And a lot of times I do, but, it's always nice when you move or you move into a place to really go, do I really want to be responsible for this?
Yeah, and it's just, this house has really inspired me to kind of live where I'm at, and it's just we only have so much storage space, and I just know from my last house, I don't want to put a bunch of stuff in the attic and just never use it. There's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so, yeah, it feels just, it feels fantastic.
Well, all right, let's, okay. Why don't we start with kind of an open flow song, and we'll see where we feel after that. And I'm listening to the group; they can relate to the feeling I was describing. All right. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Open flow. Here we go. Open flow.
Wait.
Huh?
I've got two musics going.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, I couldn't tell, but appreciate you catching it.
All right. I think this is this. Yeah, here it comes.
Ooh, I can already feel the space in here, Tom.
You can?
Yeah. Yeah. I really. Yeah, this, what a feeling. Oh my God.
I don't want to dig too far deep in my own mind and bore you with it, but going back to this responsibility and burden, like one of the things not drinking has really taught me over the last year, or something that has come to me since I've stopped drinking, is just how many things I make myself responsible for that are really totally beyond my control. And I convince myself that I'm responsible for someone else's good time, that I'm responsible for someone's happiness. And it creates such a feeling of burden that you just want to get out from under it. I invite you as a friend to really take account some days what you're holding yourself responsible to, and realizing that there may be a burden in that responsibility, and it may be even unrealistic. Honestly, I find it helpful even sometimes to go back into my old personal memory files and re-examine, look back at that memory from a older perspective and really assess, I made myself so responsible for this moment, and I made everybody else so unresponsible. And sometimes it can help you just realize, no, that was fucked up. What happened to me was fucked up, and I'm not going to make myself responsible. I'm not going to hold myself to some ridiculous superhuman standard that you knew every option available in that moment.
Yeah. Letting go of shame.
Yeah, I'm preaching tonight, but
I love it.
It's to liberate. Trust me, it is
Oh,
to
yeah.
liberate. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, it's like, I keep saying this, but it's like the real reason I want to keep not drinking for a minute is because I barely started on the work. Like all these things are coming to me, and it's like, holy
Yeah.
shit, unless I understand these things, I probably won't understand them. If I'm getting lit.
Well, I feel like you're coming back to your essence. It's almost like you haven't trusted your essence. And now you can. And it's taking you somewhere. It's taking you places.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. No. Okay. Any thoughts on where we go next? Let's see what the chat's saying here. I got an amen from the choir. Huh. All right, so Mars writes, I find the KonMari process of thinking the thing makes it so much easier to let go. Ah, yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. All right, let's, I'm kind of tempted to just go with this playlist.
Go with it.
See where it goes. This is from 11 years ago.
I've been listening to old playlists too, and it's really interesting.
I think you have to have some space from them, though.
Yeah, no, this is like, I'm listening to like 2008, 2009.
Yeah, totally. I think when you go back to those playlists, you're like, oh, cool.
It's mind-blowing. It's amazing. And then I've done some 2011, a couple of 2013s, and I'm just like, whoa. But still, that's like over 10 years. And there's so many songs and artists that I've forgotten about.
Yeah, totally. Well, there's whole moods of me I forgot about until I'll go listen to a playlist.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, damn. All right. I was into some dark, grimy shit. Okay. All right. So let's just play the next song. I think it's a similar song. Do we need a focus or?
I was doing a lot of body rolls. That's something I want to at some point do a class on pinches, and then I can do a class on body rolls at some point.
All right. Oh, yeah. We talked about doing pinches. I forgot about that.
Not this time, though, because I think that I was thinking back and I was realizing no, because I knew I was going out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like we should have we should also announce it and just.
All right. So my only suggestion. Oh, wow. My fan's in the background. I thought there was a fan on the playa. I totally thought there was a fan. I was like, wow. I bet that kicked up a lot of dust. Sweet.
That is it?
This is the most professional class we've ever done. Easily.
No lies.
All right, if you need a focus on an inclination. And what I mean by that is like whatever technique you start off in, the first one that sort of clicks for you, just stay there with it. Just in you don't have to, but it can be fun to just fall like head first into a technique or a rhythm or a type of flow, and just have the freedom to hang out there. Like the patience, the comfort, and patience to be in there.
You used to say something like it was like no, nothing was too simple to do. No move was too simple to like repeat.
I think it was something different, but maybe.
But I can't remember what was that. That was the essence of
that
it.
one didn't just. There we go. I'll think of it.
That was a cool track.
You like that one? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't remember it. Is it a newer one?
I toured with it a lot. I don't know if I played it a lot locally. Okay.
I'm a little bit burnt
Luis,
out.
what's that?
No, I'm just saying it's, my last 48 hours is definitely, sorry if I'm a little quiet.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was
Yeah.
just trying to read the chat and make sure that I'm up to date. The people that are watching can see the chat, so I
Oh,
don't wanna,
good. Okay.
I don't think I need to read it
That
because
answers
they
my
can.
question.
It's right in front of them, but
I was thinking.
there's nothing that like I think. Okay.
Okay, Pote.
I was kind of digging the sort of chill flow that we're on right now,
Chill, strictly chill.
so I think I'm gonna stay in that space.
Love it.
Although I am reading. Oh, sweet. Rachel says she likes the music and she's making up whole new styles. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea.
Yes.
Like
Love that.
like when people used to write and say like back in the message board days when they would say things like how do you find your style? And your style is like your movement voice. That's your style. No, I'm not talking about like costuming and other things like that. I'm talking about just purely in movement. That like just like you have a recognizable voice, you have this recognizable way that you move your body, and the people that watch you know what it looks like. But you most of the time don't, unless you're doing a lot of videotaping or whatever. And like the more free you can be in whatever hoop movements you're doing, to stick to that voice and to trust that voice, right? The more like liberating, now that's the key word tonight, I guess, but it can feel to be in flow. Like it's this wonderful feeling to be like 100% in your body. Like without any distance from judgment or anything like that. All right, I'll start this over. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Rita.
Oh my! I was just getting into head hooping. Maybe we should do some head hooping,
Okay.
like neck hooping or head hooping, whatever you feel up to. Because I feel like head hooping is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot harder than neck hooping, in my opinion. What
Oh,
do you
yeah.
think?
I think so, too.
Yeah.
But you want to do something hard right now? Is that what you're saying?
No. I just want to give people an option who don't do head hooping at this point, like doing neck hooping instead.
Well, okay.
Are you saying no?
No. It's just this is one of those weird coinky dinks.
You look like a director, Tom. You look. You've
That's the
morphed.
second time someone has said that this week.
You've morphed into you're entering your Venice Beach era. You're really coming into it.
Wow.
Yeah, you've nailed it. Okay, so what were you saying? Did I put it out of your mind?
Well, I mean, like, should I rock the Venice Beach look, or are you just saying that?
No, it works.
I'm just sort of treating this like a vacation.
It works.
Right
No,
now.
this worked for you, Tom.
Yeah?
I think I've been telling you wrong. I think I've been styling you wrong.
You've been styling me the wrong way.
A little bit, maybe. Or maybe this is just something you can transition into when you feel like it, and you don't have to maintain it all the time.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. This is your salt and pepper look, and it is a good look.
Yeah, I haven't rocked it because I've been afraid of the salt.
No, the salt. See, when you season it like that with that, yeah, it's perfect.
I'm heavily salted.
Yeah, but see, then you bring the pepper with the clothes and the glasses. That's what. Yeah.
Okay,
that's what
I gotcha.
works. Yeah.
All right. Let's. All right. So coincidentally,
Yeah.
this might be a drag, but you can treat this a couple of different ways. Oh, okay. The chat likes the stubble.
Yeah.
I rocked stubble for a long time in the hoop world.
Yeah. And
For pretty much the same reason I'm rocking it right now. Because I couldn't find my razor. No, I hate shaving. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So this next song, you can treat it like a piace song, meaning you can just try to find your rhythm with it by doing a technique or by drilling or whatever. But it's funny enough, when Ann said something about head hooping, and then I looked over to the next song, I remember that I used to use this song a lot for head hooping because it's hard, it's a difficult song to hoop to, but it's totally gorgeous. We might not listen to the whole 9 minutes of it, but it is this cellist from Toronto, and it's an awesome track.
Fantastic.
So we will try that, and what I recommend you can try if you don't think you're going to get dizzy is try a head stall, and then you can just stall it down onto your shoulders, right? But this is what that looks like. So this is head hooping, and then you can just stall that right down to your shoulders.
yeah.
And then you can place it. Like if you're trying to learn head hooping, just placing it and turning, and, you'll stop. Once you stop, the hoop will go around. It's a lot easier with cloth. Like this hat makes it a lot easier to head hoop than if I was just hooping on my hair.
Totally. And if you have a bandana, if you have a blindfold, that works great.
Yeah,
If
the
you push it up.
blindfold's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's try this track. Let me make sure I got everything. Because this is one of those tracks you kind of have to hear from the beginning. Nice. awesome. So I managed to screw the. Somehow I don't know what I'm doing with it.
No, it was me. I had muted myself.
No, that's okay. All right, so we're almost at the end of class here. Any thoughts from? I was actually trying to fix the chat, which I somehow made even worse. So.
Well, I was
experience?
reminded of just where I, was doing some sustained spinning, which is another old school technique and feeling. Because head hooping pairs nicely with sustained spinning, bouts of sustained spinning, as you were saying, as you were stalling, using the hoop, also called stalling. But yeah, that was just like a really sweet feeling.
Rachel said that was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah. She may have meant the song and the exercise, but I think she was talking about you too. Nicole. Yeah. Jen says, so mesmerizing, and I was nooping. I had to stop and watch your awesome head hooping. There you go.
Head hooping is underutilized, I think.
Louisa writes, I whipped my toque with pom-pom at the top and had a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Solidatia, wonderful class. Never had head hooped rooted. Nice. Rooted,
nice.
Meaning she kept her feet on the ground. All right. All right. We're kind of getting towards the end.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a bit tapped, but I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just flowing along. Yeah. And I'll be thinking of y'all on the road.
Yeah, you'll be missed.
Tomorrow. Yeah. And Saturday and next Tuesday. Then I'll be back a week from Saturday for class.
All right. Well, why don't we wrap up with, let's do a little Sade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
We'll wind down with a little Sade. Hopefully we won't get kicked off the stream.
Beautiful.
I've lost the use of my heart, but I'm still alive. Still looking for the light, the endless pool on the other side. It's a wild, wild west. I'm doing my best. Hinterland of my devotion. I'm in the front line of this battle of mine, but I'm still alive. I'm a soldier of love, every day and night. I'm a soldier of love, of my life. I've been torn up inside, I've been left behind. So I ride, I've the will to survive. In the wild, wild west, trying my hardest, doing my best to stay alive. I am
What a track, timeless track.
Yeah, I love that one.
Oh my God, she's so phenomenal. Check out Sade if you haven't yet.
All right. Let's do something. I'm gonna do one of my favorite Mazzy Star songs.
Oh, that's
Kind
a
of a
nice
heartwarmer.
vibe to end on. Yes,
It's kind of a heartwarmer. It's a little love song.
beautiful.
And then we'll fade to green sometime during this track.
Love being with y'all.
Thanks, everybody. I will be here Saturday. And yeah, I'll be flying solo the next 2 classes. So bring suggestions.
This is my 5-string serenade beneath the water of play. And while I'm playing for you, it could be raining there too. This is my 5-string serenade beneath the water of play. And while I'm playing for you, it could be raining there too. And on my easel I drew while I was thinking of you. And on the roof of my head, in came my 5-string serenade. This is my 5-string serenade beneath the water of play. And while I'm playing for you, it might be raining there too. And on my easel I drew while I was thinking of you. And on the roof of my head, in came my 5-string serenade.